We're back. It is, of course, Point du Hoc, and it is Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, Ostfront. The Liberation DLC continues. In our previous episode, American forces here getting on the beach, getting off the beach, and then eventually clearing all these trenches, most of which are cleared. A few German stragglers remain on the beaches of Normandy, in this case on the cliffs, as we push inward to now capture some enemy artillery guns and then destroy them. The Germans have some big oak cannons under their control, and, hold your horses. Okay. Yeah, so these guns are going to fire off at American troops wherever they may be on the beaches of Normandy as they come towards German positions, so it's up to us to destroy them. We've got a lot of other forces off the beach now, and they're ready. Good, and so am I. So welcome back. Good to see you all here. Thanks again for subscribing to the channel, leaving likes, hanging out, and just being awesome. Appreciate you guys, and I really appreciate this new DLC too. I think this is one of the best that has been released by the developers of Gates of Hell so far, and I hope for many more that add new factions and showcase missions that have not yet been seen before too often in both Men of War Assault Squad and in Call to Arms. Now, it is good that these are being handcrafted by the developers too, because of course this cliff here produces new types of assets that anybody can use when making mods. So not only do we get a cool new DLC that has wonderful cutscenes, great new voice acting for this faction, and tons of new, of course, not only equipment and weapons, but also like uniforms and different ways to play now that, of course, this DLC integrates with multiplayer, so you can play with or against the American forces, and also in conquest mode, where you can kind of do the same as playing as the Germans or the Americans. And then, of course, these missions too. And not only that, but then the Germans get like 6 new missions too, which is awesome. Many of which are featured on the channel, so make sure you check it out. All right, we're getting the rest of our forces off the beach, up the ladders, so we're going to grab them as they climb one by one to the top. And we're going to bulk up here for a big attack. Now, the Germans are going to, not only do they have defenses here on the beach, which we pretty much bombarded to hell and liquidated with our forces, the 60mm mortar being incredibly powerful here. We're going to actually capture this manor here and defend it in a later time in this mission. But before we do that, we do still need to clear out some positions, some of which the Germans have like flak 88s that are dug in, ready to go, but aren't being used. And a mortar here that I think is glitched out that I hope the developers have patched that doesn't necessarily fire right over here. Now, of course, we're also playing with Fog of War off, so we can kind of get as much progress in the shortest amount of time. But I've got to say, playing this game, I don't know, with Fog of War on, with a higher difficulty would be damn near impossible, and you'd have to play on the slowest setting, which is a nice option, too, to be able to kind of almost go into a tactical pause or like a tactical slow. All right, we're going to go ahead and get all of our forces lined up here. Of course, these yellow circles are where our troops can resupply, so anybody who's firing a lot of their rifles off and whatnot can go get resupplied over there and get some of their ammo back. I hope this actually has ammo in it. It does not. So it's pretty much not really a point to have any of our troops go over there. But on the minimap, any sort of what looks to be a stack of ammo is where we can finally get some more supply for our troops. The light riflemen, anybody else who really has a rifle, it's probably okay. They do come with quite a bit of ammo. I mean, seriously, if you take a look at some of these forces, too, by the way, you can see for the Thompson, I mean, that's a lot of ammo. I mean, that's a lot of ammo. And so we'll be burning through a lot of that to clear these trenches. See if we can get the rest of these troops off. Now, it's not without fault. There's a few touch-ups needed, I think, for climbing those ladders. The AI does need a little bit of a babysitter, and that's going to be one of the things you may see here today is where troops may go down, and we might take some losses based on you know, me not having the time to go over and tell a medic to actually heal someone that they're literally standing next to, so we shall see. But if you're a big fan of, for example, Men of War Assault Squad, or if you're a big fan of Hell Let Loose or Postscriptum, which is finally coming back, by the way, good to hear. Not that it's been gone or anything, but I've always enjoyed that game. Everyone screeched that, you know, Hell Let Loose was better, but I also liked what Postscriptum was doing, and so hopefully that means more people will then be talking more about World War II shooters, as they always are, I suppose, but the numbers will increase. And then, of course, they may check out this game, which would be great. Looks like we have a couple of crates here. We want to bring these along with us. These ammo crates will be perfect for the mortars, so we're going to have these boys quickly grab those. We also have ourselves some bazooka men. This Zook is going to be pretty good when it comes to killing enemy, especially armored cars, when they approach us later in the day. Half-tracks, too. All right, we're going to move these supplies over to our 60mm mortars, and we're going to try to hit the German positions around those guns. Now, I'm getting a little nervous here. Our troops are kind of going real down this way. All right, let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff situated. I don't want our guys going down there. I want them going up this way. Let's see if we can get out to this open road. There we go. So those crates don't really hold a lot of supply, but they're pretty good. Oh, look at this. The AI wants to go all the way up around there, which is a little close to the enemy, but I think we'll be all right. We do have our forces here blocking the Germans, and now it's time for us to get ready on those guns. You can see what I'm doing here, right? I'm creating a blocking position so that way if the Germans try to leave their trenches, they're going to be essentially pinned down by the Americans and or killed. We'll keep a medic here so our troops have somebody to heal them up if they are wounded or downed. And yeah, there comes the supply crate. Good. All right, well, with all that, let's get everybody in line and get on an attack. All right, so first things first, we're going to secure this farmhouse, which might have Germans inside of it. Or I guess this manor. Don't really see any Germans there, but we're going to push in anyway and capture that position. And then one of our first guns should be on our left somewhere, including that Flak 88. Okay, looks like we got everybody ready to go.
Awaiting orders, sir.
So what I think we'll do is we'll go in straight down the middle. Germans are in a defensive position there. So we're going to cut left. And I'm going to leapfrog down this field. And we're going to get our mortars into and around that manor. Okay, we got forces on either side. Cover is going to be awkward here because it's all vertical to us, and the Germans are off to the left and the right. So it's not going to be easy to clear either position. Get our mortars set up.
Ready to roll. Awaiting orders. Reloading gun. Yep. Loading.
All right, there comes all the troops. Wow, the Germans are getting pummeled here. And now we can take a very good position here at a crossroads that covers both the southern side, eastern side, and a little bit of the western side too. All right, we're going to push up on them. All right, they burned through that ammo, but all that firepower is important. American forces now approaching the Flak 88 battery.
Ready to go, sir.
Oh, they're fleeing. Oh, yep. Ooh, a grenade from the Germans. I think that was pretty close. Whoa, another more. Where the hell's that grenade coming from?
What's the objective?
Get our boys out of there. Wish our troops were smart enough to throw one back. That would have been nice. We do have more medics in our squad, so we're good. That's why we have them nearby.
Ready, sir.
All right, cool. And another wave.
Ready to go, sir.
All right, so what we're going to do here is try to wedge down the middle and start taking out some of the first guns here in this orchard. Those 3 will be perfect to take, and that's going to be half the guns. There should be, I think, 2 on the left and 2 on the right.
We did not come this far to get sent home in a casket. Pick it up, boys.
Yep. Heal up, boys. That's what those medics are for.
Medic over here.
Keep going, boys.
Watch the flanks.
Ready to go, sir.
Ooh, MG. Okay, this position, the manor on the left, this building here will be a good spot for us to bring our mortars.
We're ready.
Anywhere that the Germans have some sort of a emplacement, like an MG42, or even if it's not even an emplacement, just a soldier with an MG42, that's where we're going to bring the mortar. There's also a lot of Germans up on that grain silo, so they got to go. Alright, mortars are coming up. So we got a nice blocking position here. If the Germans start moving around, which they are, they're more than likely going to walk into our troops that are just stationary. Just waiting. Alright. So yeah, we brought up a huge group because there's a lot of great horizontal defense here. But not enough for all of our troops, but it's still a lot more than we would have gotten anywhere else. There's an MG again.
Keep it covered. We're ready. Enemy artillery. Ready. Heads down, fellas. Ready to roll.
Alright. Now over on this left side here, it seems to be a munition dump. There's no gun on this side, but the gun closest to this position is here. And we could almost hit that with the mortars if we wanted to, but our objective here is not just to decrew, but probably to use the TNT as the, that's probably the greatest and most accurate way to destroy those guns. Oh, MG. Firing from up on top of that tower. Let's see, we got a few troops here. Let's bring up another squad. There's our sniper. Let's bring him up to deal with that machine gun in the grain silo. And we do have a captured machine gun here that we can bring over to this manor. And we'll see if we can bring this into the opening area here. What a mess. There's so much barbed wire and obstacles and fences and craters and concrete and all this other stuff. It's very much a nightmare to move, but it's easier than it was here on the than it is on the beach with the cliffs. That was not a great spot to be in.
Standing ready.
Okay, I want to try to push up with our troops again.
Any orders, sir?
See if we can get the enemy to shoot at us. We'll shoot back with our mortars.
Gotta get back to the nest here.
There we go. Now the mortars can support. Now those supply crates can come up. And we can keep another one nearby. We'll switch them out. Now, I don't know if this is still the case in this game, but it used to be where if some sort of a round landed near a supply crate, it would explode and could kill everybody around it, including additional supply. So in this case, I like to keep supply nearby, but not necessarily in the same position. Boy, that MG is horribly inaccurate. Let's get our boys over here. I want to push up. Oh, damn. That looked like an accurate hit on where that machine gunner was. What? He didn't die? No way. Oh, wait, look. There was a mortar round that landed right here on the fence, and he's not dead. And the fence isn't destroyed either. Now there's a few Germans in this building.
Stay alert, boys.
Oh,
Hold me, let's go.
got an idea here.
Jetzt haben wir sie. Hold the line.
Nice. He was either going to get hit by the mortar, the the grenade, or the Thompson.
Hold me, let's go.
All right, next order of business. Let's clear this building out. The Germans still have that cannon there, but we should clear the way a little bit. Time for the Germans' eviction notice. Fire in the hole. And here we go.
Enemy artillery.
That worked. Now where's our sniper? Sniper's going to need a clear shot at that MG. Okay, let's see if we can get a shot on this guy. Do you have a shot? He does. He's refusing to shoot. Let's move up a little higher.
Moving out.
There we go. He should kill him in the next shot, I think. Oh, yep, he did. Snipers are great for that. Now some wounded on the left. All right, let's have these guys swing left.
I'm ready.
Oh, we're on Willie Pete now. All right, that ammo crate is out. That Willie Pete's going to be bad. It could start a lot of fires, and it certainly already is. That's going to burn for a while. For a long while.
Officer here. Men are ready for battle.
All right, let's push up to that gun. We're going to try to hit the first one here. So I can see they're all kind of in a line here. We've got gun 1, gun 2, gun 3, and then there's 3 guns in that orchard we pointed out before. 1, 2, 3 in a line. Germans are trying to close in on that left side. That's why we brought over reinforcements. And I'm going to bring up a squad now to spike those guns.
Let's go. Ready to go. Identify target.
Beautiful. MG fire out of that window. Oh, we're hitting that machine gunner there.
Ready, sir.
Now, another thing that our troops have access to are anti-tank mines, so already we could start placing these for what we know will eventually be a German counterattack from the south and the east and the west. They will close in on all the major roads, so if we look at them here, on the map, we've got a few roads where they can approach from and a few crossroads nearby, too. We'll take care of it little by little. While we wait to win a firefight, let's go ahead and pop that gun there. And we'll push to the right next and try to get those ones too. Alright, these are World War I French artillery cannons. And they are going to be gone here in a second. And there it goes.
First gun destroyed.
Good work. Alright, 3 guns tightly knit here. We're going to approach slowly. Mortars are firing on those positions. This is a great position to take and hold here. Troops are pushing up, good. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw a grenade here. As we approach, the Germans are trying to bail off those guns and defend them. Got a man down. I don't think we have any more medics around here. Bring some more support to this side. Alright. Our goal here is not necessarily to kill every German on the map, but just to essentially win the war, as Captain Miller would say. Ah, there are 2 medics here. Uh-oh. Well, that's rude, Germany.
Officer here. What's the word?
Yeah, those Willie Pete smoke grenades are just awesome, aren't they? Let's get our medic up first. Okay, so now they can't see us, but there is the danger of fire.
Don't give an inch. Awaiting orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Not sure what happened there with those 2.
We're ready.
Stay low.
There we go.
Ready.
Now, if you think this is bad, you should see some of the other missions inside these hedgerows where there's just an incredible, just dirty amount of AT guns and traps that the Germans will set up in the hedgerows further into Normandy. It's pretty insane. Alright, we're going to push in. We're going to clear these guns, and then we're going to destroy them. MG gunners down, yep. Alright, so we should be able to spike 3 of these guns. And now there's 2 more to our left. Okay, let's have these guys get ready to spike these guns.
Officer here. What's the objective? Follow me. Let's go. What are your orders, sir?
Alright, so we'll do one at a time.
Officer here. What do you need? Officer here. What's the objective? What are your orders, standing by.
Watch out for that cannon.
Yes, sir. Another one out of service.
2 guns down.
Let's go. Stretch another crowd artillery.
1 more to go. At least in this area. Great. Now let's see if the AI pathing will get away from the gun. There it goes, yep. Alright, 2 more.
Stretch another crowd artillery.
Stay low.
Whoa.
Stay alert, boys.
Ready to go, officer sir. Here. What's the word? Officer here. What do you need? Forward! Officer here. Contact with the enemy. Ready to go, sir.
Very nice. That's another gun done.
Officer here. What's the objective?
Always ready. Ready to go, sir. Ready to go, sir.
Stay low.
All right, a little bit more to clear.
Another one out of service.
Awaiting order.
Traditional fashion too. Our medic is the first one to be downed as well. The only one to be wounded in the whole situation.
I'm ready.
Always ready.
I'll have to see if we can find another one somewhere. He should be able to arrive in time. And this should be our last gun. Now we have something here to capture too.
Stretch another
All
crowd
done.
artillery.
There seems to be some sort of an emplacement here. Ah, there it is.
On the way. We should expect the Germans to counterattack at any time. We need to set up a roadblock to keep them at bay.
Good, now we've captured an MG.
Yes, sir.
Alright, German counterattack in 4 minutes. Alright, so now the Germans are launching a big O counteroffensive. They're going to try to retake some of these positions. We're going to put these mortars a little bit more out in the open. Try to bring supply with them too. And now this kind of reminds me of one of the first missions for Company of Heroes, where you're setting up roadblocks along those roads the night before the D-Day invasions. And really getting to learn and to know the Germans up close and personal. Oh good, both medics are up. Now the Germans will be approaching from the right and left flanks too, so we're going to try to keep our troops
Awaiting orders, sir.
somewhat spread around.
Ready, sir.
Always ready. Keep cover. Forward. Keep 'em down. Hammer 'em down. Stay low.
Giving us a little breathing room on the sides. Good.
Yep. Attention front.
And we'll get this emplacement here. Now they will be counterattacking now, then they'll be counterattacking a little bit tonight, and then there should be another large-scale attack shortly after there. We're placing mines along some of the main roads.
Any orders, sir?
And you can see soldiers have all placed mines there.
Watch the flanks.
Hopefully that'll be good.
Ready to go. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Looks like some of the German troops have tried to counterattack here. They've actually they've decided to counterattack on England. They're now heading over to the UK and going to try to counter-invade. All right, the Germans have left these positions here, so we can pull these guys off the beach.
Sir.
Who knows how the hell they got down there, but whatever.
I'm ready.
Germans still being jerks over there. All right, 42 seconds remain. Let's call everyone back to the walls.
Get down, get down. Of course, sir.
Any orders, sir?
Ready to go, sir.
21 seconds remain until the German counterattack. All right. Oh, the voice acting is so good. All that stuff. Very nice.
Get down, let's go. Forward.
All right, let's pull back from this wall a little bit and go here.
Ready, sir. Awaiting orders, sir.
Oh, beautiful. German truck immediately hitting a mine. German half-track on the left. Gonna have to hit one of our bazookas soon.
Where did they come from? Get my target. Get down, get down.
And they're attacking from here too.
On the way.
Ooh, there's supply there. German half-track destroyed, clearly hitting a mine here that we had placed earlier. I was trying to find a bazooka. Uh-oh.
Aye, sir.
I was trying to find a bazooka to try to take that out. But it looks like it hit a mine, luckily for us.
Reloading round. Reloading gun. Reloading.
Half-track approaching.
Reloading gun. Reloading. That's a miss. Loading round. Reloading. Reloading gun. Where did they come from?
If we can knock the troops out of that half-track, we can capture that for ourselves.
Already on it, sir.
Throw a grenade in there.
Bingo!
Unfortunately, that's been wiped out.
On the way.
Mortars did an absolute job on that one. Always want to try to capture a unit, vehicle or whatnot, but if you have to destroy it in order to preserve lives, then that's a much better option. We actually have troops who got in front of us here.
Waiting your command, sir.
Ah, there's our bazooka right here, this guy.
Command, sir. Right on it, sir.
Multiple German squads are just crawling all around the beach, but that's not where the threat is now.
Forward!
Oh, grenade. Alright, we'll push down the road. We're going to start clearing these forces out. Time to get a little aggressive. A little unlucky on our side with some lucky grenade throws for the Germans, but that's what the medics are for. We're going to lock this road down with an MG. Drum roll, please.
Ready, sir. Look over there.
Hammer him down. Where did they come from? Sailor boys.
Hmm.
Now, fellas.
Yeah, troops crawling all around these villages. We just gotta wait for them to come to us.
We need support. We're ready. Hey, look over there.
Ready to go, sir.
Standing ready. Keep it covered.
Already.
Alright, let's check that position there.
Watch the flank.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we've pretty much got every German down that line.
Ich brauche einen
Oh.
Sanitäter.
Germans actually did push it on that group there. I thought they would relatively ignore them, go towards the center. We could get a medic down there, but it might be better to hold now.
Always ready.
Or at least sweep up this area. Our objective is this here.
Watch the flank. Where's the damn kitchen at?
Now there's that German mortar that has not fired. That'll have to be patched. If we if we kill the crew member on there and try to capture that mortar for ourselves, we won't be able to use it either, so it's
Yes,
not
sir.
really critical. Okay. No shots from infantry so far. Let's get a grenade going. And we'll take that little box there.
Fire in the hole.
Deckung! Da liegt eine Granate!
Yes, sir.
Get down, get down!
Okay.
The order, sir.
Oh, there's a German.
Head down, fella, down, fellow.
Oh, he's down. Okay, we just have this group to clear down here then that we're such a lovely welcoming party. Oh, we'll go back to this manor now.
Yes, sir.
So that pretty much deals with their counterattack. I think there's a machine gun here. Maybe inside that pillbox. Ooh. A lot of gunfire. Suddenly, too.
Begebt euch in Schussposition. Rechte Flanke absichern.
Here they come. Yeah, we got them. We cleared enough of them.
I wish I had dry socks. Ah, damn it. The first enemy attack has been successfully repelled, but we should be ready to defend this place into the night. Set up defenses.
All right. Well, luckily they teleported some back here. We got additional troops. Get our medics over here. Apparently those guys were laying there all day and night. Right, so now it's time for the nighttime attack. 15 minutes to do it all again. Now the big attack is coming in. We'll have to see that in the next episode. Thanks again, guys, for joining me. The final defense on D-Day for the Americans will be coming in the next episode. We'll set up defenses, and we'll bring the hurt to the enemy once more. Thanks again for leaving a like. Thanks for subscribing. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section of this DLC. It is phenomenal, and the game is very good. I enjoy both the Call to Arms and the Liberation DLC, and I hope you do too. I'll see you next time. Bye.